If you enjoyed the video, please check out dendem.com, which will take you to my Facebook page, where I share Magic comics, memes, and other videos I've done. Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing Temur Walkers. Temur Walkers is the first standard deck that I believe I was able to make Mythic with. We're going to be playing a historic variant of the deck. At the time we had Oko, but Oko was Broko, so we no longer have him. Instead of Oko, we're going to have Kasmina serving as a new addition to the deck. Kasmina has the ability to share her plus-minus abilities with the other Planeswalkers, which can get out of hand really quickly, especially if you combine her with Planeswalkers like Teferi here. Teferi, because he has the ability to use his abilities on other players' turns, his +1 will slowly uptick on both players' turns, but because he's going to be able to use Kasmina's ability, it'll be a +2 each turn. So you'll be able to +2 on your turn, +2 on their turn, and then you can end up taking a lot of turns, and it can get overwhelming very quickly. So there's not much else to say, so let's get into our games and see how they go. Hand's okay. I wish I had another land for the Grazer drop, so I think I'm going to start with the Goose, just to make sure we have 3 mana on turn 2. So, start with this, play our Goose. Goose will also give us Goose on the other side. Probably going to want to drop this on red. We're going to need 2 red if we want to be able to drop a Sarkhan later. Just jam her here. We didn't get our lands.
Join me in a better future.
We want to land.
Consider all possibilities.
Regisaur. Our opponent's just on a black-green mid-range deck, I guess. Still no land, so we're gonna just play out the Grazer as a wall.
We must prepare for tomorrow.
And Regisaur's going to start making them lose cards. We just have to hope they don't get a Great Henge or something like that, because that'll fill up their hand when the Regisaur's emptying it, so the Regisaur's really going to be nullified. He's down. Okay. Well, that's not good. Oh, there's 2 of them. Well, those Regisaurs are going to kill us right quick. So, Teferi?
This isn't my first time being the hero.
Let's try. I think we're good on lands now, so let's just bottom that. And Teferi. Sprite up +2 hit. And we're still good on lands, so we put that down.
The future is not yet decided.
So our Goose are going to have to put in work here as road bumps. So I'm going to stick the Goose here. Now let's take our Teferi again. Still good on lands. Go to the bottom. Ooh, Endbringer. As I say, I'm good on lands. We cannot cast Endbringer. So we can play our Scions and then just start spitting out fractals.
I appreciate clean victories.
So let's make a fractal.
Everything is under control.
Fractal. Pop out another fractal.
Blend of math and magic.
And we can uptick to Teferi again. I'm going to keep scrolling past that ability that I want to click on. Still nope.
Focus on the future.
Ooh. At least the Lovestruck Beast can attack. Not that 2 Registars and a Scavenging Ooze aren't terrifying. Discard. That was a land. Discard. Ooh, Mammoth. Pass. Let's see how they attack. Everybody at Teferi. Now Teferi is going to drop a blocker.
Everything is under control.
And block. 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 Oh. Oh, right. Great Henge keeps that from being a 1-1. Well, that's good. There goes our Glorybringer. Glorybringer just turned into a shock. So we can +2 to Teferi. And then we have to see whether they're going to all-out attack on Teferi to try to remove him. And if they do, we can just take turns. Oh, let's see how they decide to go about it. So
Is merely a
we're
fraction
gonna make a
of my
fractal
power.
with these 2. Do I just want to do 1? Yeah, I think we'll do 1. And another fractal.
Everything is under control.
Wish we had one more land so that we can use the Bonecrusher Stomp and still drop a body. I think we're just gonna do the body for now. Okay, Teferi's ready to ultimate. We have 3 blockers. So, are you gonna swing at me or are you gonna swing at Teferi? Yep, going all in on Teferi. So we're going to ultimate Teferi, so their attack doesn't really matter. And now we'll get to take 2 extra turns plus our turn. So let's see if we can close this game out in 3 turns. Yep. I think we'll have Kasmina make a large fractal here. Maybe a 5/5. Yeah.
Is merely a fraction of my power.
Yeah, I get a fraction, haha. And And we'll do the +2/0 first strike trample on our Bonecrusher Giant.
Strike fear into the hearts of the wicked.
And then we can swing in for 6. No blocks. They take 6. And we will... actually, let's... Right, it's because we're not done combat. I always forget that. Okay, now, Bonecrusher. Another Teferi. Oh dear. So much upticking.
It's not too many apocalypses to let another
Let's
happen.
scry. No Grazer for me, please.
Consider all possibilities.
We're gonna make this Fractal a first strike trample.
You will not block our noble path.
Scry again. Another Bonecrusher, nice.
There's still time for my plans.
And I think we're gonna throw away one of these Bonecrusher Giants. I'm okay with that. Want to get in as much damage as we can on these extra turns. Gonna scry again with Teferi. Bottom the elf.
Consider all possibilities.
There is no virtue without bravery.
The laws
We're
of
gonna start
reality
popping out
could
the
use
blockers
some
because we're gonna need those on the next turn.
revisions.
Get rid of the Love Struck Beast here so that we don't have to worry about that being a blocker. We're gonna try to get them on the swing back. Now, if they decide to swing out, we should have enough blockers, and then we can start threatening with lethal. Discard their non-existent hand. Ooh, Guardian. Very nice. And they just keep getting Guardians. Nice little combo. That's a lot of growth chamber guardians you got there. Sure be a shame if we still somehow won. Honestly, it's not looking too good, but we don't have nothing we can't do. They're just trying to get in for lethal. So, triple block, uptick to Teferi. Trying to decide if I can take any of these hits and still live in the long run, but I think we're just gonna unblock. Yeah. Pass. No Sanctum.
Focus on the future.
No, we can't see. Can we afford to draw and discard? Or do we have to make a fractal?
Let us plan.
Ooh, that's a good one. That could be the difference between the last few points of damage we need or not. So let's plus 2 to Teferi.
We must prepare for tomorrow.
Take a Bonecrusher. And we'll get another fractal out.
A perfect blend of math and
Now, Teferi, if we need to, can make another fractal on their turn as another blocker. They have to discard 2 cards. We just have to block the biggest guys. We block the 3 biggest. Is that 14 damage? Not leaving anything back. Let's just make a fractal.
is merely a fraction of my power.
Block the 2/2 with the fractal, but I don't think it matters. So let's take 2 more turns.
Take it easy. We
Cry.
got time.
Not helping.
There's still
Let's
time
give
for
the
my
old
plans.
+2 and triple.
Fear is a tool. Use it.
Swing for 7. Ooh, Coco. And let's stomp. The Glorybringer. We had the Scions ready to ultimate. Stick in a couple of those to deal with the green spells. Chandra might be able to clean up the board. At least get rid of all the little guys. But I don't know whether that's a good idea or not. Abrade to deal with the Great Henge. A little bit difficulty sideboarding this deck. Not sure which Planeswalkers I want to cut. Probably Kiora. One Chandra. Don't really want to cut the Teferi because him giving us extra turns and being able to pop out the extra fractals is really important to surviving against a bunch of big dinosaurs. Zombie dinosaurs. Now, at least we have the extra land this time. Happy to not see Thoughtseize. Razor. Oh, yeah, aforementioned Thoughtseize. Now our hand has no action left in it. Ooh, Scions. That's the red side. We are Scions. And I guess we'll draw.
I do not fear the unknown. I will learn what nobody yet knows.
Deal. I'll drop a goose. Don't need that. Adapt and get themselves another Guardian. And we will block the attacks, yeah. Should have attacked with the 1/1. That makes sense.
My answers lie in the cold.
Don't need that. Stomping Grounds, I guess, tapped. We're probably just gonna stomp one of the mana dorks. Scary cards. So we can play Kiora, untap, and play the Giant as a blocker. Let's see if we draw anything.
I enjoy the proper application of knowledge.
Ooh. I would really like to have Kiora and Glorybringer, but that's not going to happen, so I'll bank on Bringer. Exert. If you can get Kiora and play with Glorybringer, you can exert each turn and then use her to untap and attack again the next turn. She makes the dragon not tired.
and shatter.
Drop the Bonecrusher. And may end up eating the food. We just take this, right? Yeah, let's block. The Bonecrusher is going to attack into the other Guardian or the Elf. Worse. Yeah, he had the mana to be able to activate the Guardian. Let's eat. Oh. Sarkhan, my man. Mega Dragon. Now, if he wants to attack, he has to take 2 damage to each attacker. And then on our turn, we can +1 Sarkhan and swing in for 8. Good games. Onward and upward. It's a good hand. You'll start the elf. Let's play this out, and then play our land, and then play out the other one. Afraid to get force spiked. Oh, feels bad. Feels real bad. Like, guess we get the Scions here? Scions apply more pressure than Kiora.
I lead the way, but my brother.
No is to triumph.
1 less goose, please. Kiora?
Sun in the sky, dry on my skin.
My answers lie in the cold truth.
Drop our tap land. And untap this. Again, just play around a taxing.
One drop ripples and grows.
We're bouncing back from having all of our elves wiped away.
I know for my answer. Hurry!
You don't have to deal with Teferi here. Use the Scions to make our elf here a little aggressive. And let's swing in for 3 at Teferi.
Don't make another move.
Oh, Scions can ultimate next turn. That must be a way of dealing with the Scions.
We need to move quickly.
Appears so. What you got? No, that's just another Teferi. Ooh, yes, you're gonna tuck the Scions.
If you show remorse,
Yeah, it's a good move.
let's take it now.
Chandra will get us back to our Scions a little quicker.
Hey, over here. Let's get moving.
Let's see if we get something we can actually play.
Oh, this
Yes,
is
we
gonna
can.
hurt.
And that's why you need to untap before you uptick
Study
your Chandra.
hard, and one day
You have to make that
may
decision
rival
then and
your
there.
teachers. There's still
No
room
decks.
for my plans.
No time for a break.
This will plus our Chandra.
This'll be easy.
Answer for the Scions.
Better hope you delay our quest no further.
Right.
The future is not yet decided.
I'm gonna do the goose here. Just make sure there's not
Strike
a.
fear into the hearts of the wicked.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter actually. We would have had first check and trample, so let's stop it anyway.
How long do you want to wait for a rematch?
The laws of
Deciding
reality
whether I
give
wanted to
you
untap the
some
goose so that I can make another food. It's a little late for that counter spell. It's like a little outnumbered.
I know what must be done. Let's skip to the good part.
Let's grab Kasmina. Oh, that's a good one.
We must prepare for tomorrow.
Yup, you're going
I would
down.
like to cast that. It is a shame we used the Scions. If we had not used the Scions, we could have actually plucked the Glorybringer. That's something we're going to have to remember in the future.
As soon as I can.
bottom of the goose.
Consider all
And
possible.
scry.
The future is not yet.
Now, if they don't deal with the Glorybringer, we're going to use Kiora to untap the Glorybringer and then attack again next turn. Ooh.
Hurry!
Time to fight fire with fire.
Well, that'll keep our Chandra from ultimating. That would have been an end for them.
Maneuver into position.
Then charge and strike.
A little too much. I guess we're going to put in the other Chandras to deal with the control elements of their deck. Yeah, it's not really helping us. Mystical Dispute seems good. And the Chandras. Maybe one or two of these. I'm only putting in the God because it is good at doing damage over time on the opponent and getting cards out of their graveyard. Not that they're really super graveyard centric, but just the damage over time can really add up. And it can also buy time for them being able to flip Search for Escanto. So I was going to trim a couple of things here. There we go. Goose on 1, Scions on 2. Goose on 1, Scions on 2 was the backup plan of the old Temur Walker's deck. It used to be Goose on 1, Oko on 2. Scions and start uptaking them.
Our bond was forged in battle.
Let us plan for the trials ahead.
Fear is a tool. Use it.
I'm gonna play the Elf here. I'm gonna leave up the Bonecrusher for the end of the turn, see if we can hit something, or test if they have a counter spell. Well, they have something.
For the realm.
So, they have some type of interaction. It's not a burn spell. If it had been a bird spell, or burn spell, it would have given a stop to deal with the goose. So let's start with Chandra. Because I think I'm more interested in resolving Kasmina.
This isn't a fight. Not so fast.
That seems nice. get us one card closer to our side. What do we actually want?
Consider all possibilities.
Play Glorybringer. Nice. I'm gonna make a fractal here because there's no point scrying. And if they just have a handful of memory lapses, we're gonna be sitting here a while. So we'll do 3. I mean, if we do 1, we're already losing Kasmina to Lightning Helix, so might as well go full in on the 3. Yeah. That 3 also makes it not die to that. Okay. Guess we'll see if Glorybringer resolves this time. Nope. I'll still leave it on top. And get in for a 3. Bye, Goose.
There's still time for my plans.
Glorybringer again? Well, at least we're getting him for 3. Now, if they play the Typhoon on 4, I mean, make a token on 4, we can still attack with the Glorybringer, and it'll be a trade, or they'll take lethal. Maybe just jam Glorybringer again. Yep. Please stop slow rolling me. Oh my god, it resolved. Or did it? Magic is stupid and you're stupid for liking it. I think we don't want the Scions anymore.
Consider all possibilities.
Yeah, she takes 5 here.
You're wasting your attention.
Glorybringer. Swinging. Oh, shoot. I forgot they played a tap land the previous turn. That means that Shark's a 5/5. Oh, they're at 1, but we can't close out the game. Oh, no. Oh, we need an answer.
Focus on the future.
That was a huge mistake. But, looking at it, I don't think we had much other choice. We could have not attacked with the Glorybringer, but
Worst future will come to pass.
I guess we could have played Sarkhan and just minus him. But we'd still be dealing with 2 creatures with 5 power and higher toughness, and not been able to do anything. Everything we had 4 power. And if we made dragons out of planeswalkers, they still just had 4. So, yeah.
I fight with a dragon's rage. Magnificent.
They outgrinded us. Finish this game up and then shuffle up for game 3. God, our opponent has to be running low on time.
Come on. I'm only human.
I train every day. No one can meditate and prepare.
I'm just gonna stick it out a little while longer just to see if there are any other cards they're gonna show us. Because I doubt they're gonna leave an opening for us to get in with Glorybringer. Meaning, if we draw a Glorybringer. Yeah. From there, they have Memory Lapse to deal with anything we can possibly draw. They have Lethal, and we have a Scion. That was a good game. Besides us messing up, I mean. Ooh, changes. Don't think there's anything I really want to change. No. I think I'm just gonna leave Sarkhan in. Okay. Be happier with one more land. So, Botanical Sanctum into Elf. It can be difficult to choose between the Elf and the Goose. If it doesn't matter what type of mana you're producing on turn 2, it just makes sense to go with the Elf, because you only get one shot with the Goose. So no 3-drop, but we can choose and play our Grazer. And get all lands out of our hand. Okay, we have 6 mana for our next turn. I assume our opponent will leave off a counterspell. Which, if that is the case, we are probably going to go with Teferi. I don't want to waste our food token on trying to cast Sarkhan and having it memory lapsed. Oh. Well, now we don't have to waste a food token. Still go to Teferi. There's that memory lapse. Now I'm gonna switch. Mother, may I resolve a Teferi? Our opponent is the true epitome of a control player.
There's not too many apocalypses to let another happen. Ideas like seconds.
Hi, Elf. Oh, if I see that fuse one more time. Oh, God. Are they low on time yet? Fine. Teferi.
I know what must be done.
Counterspell or Tuck? What are you leaving up?
You know what?
You decided to leave up 2 mana.
Time to improvise.
finally not going to lose our food token. So, cast Sarkhan.
Who are you to call me mad?
I believe I'd like to swing my Teferi into your Teferi.
You're nothing.
And let's uptake Teferi.
Moving fast.
Now, if they manage to play a land this turn and leave everything untapped, yeah. I'm not gonna turn them into dragons. There's too much of a chance they might have a Shark Typhoon, and I do not want to lose a Planeswalker that way. So, I think we'll make a dragon here. Yeah, make a dragon. Our opponent's finally under 9 minutes.
Don't worry, I'll think of something.
And pass here. Yep. They did have a shark.
Wish I knew that was coming. No time for a break.
As long as we continue to play tight, we should be able to close this out. Just need to not make any mistakes. Oh, would have loved to have that.
Think fast.
Glorybringer's not a bad consolation prize, though. So, it's now safe to be able to do this.
Call the dragons.
They don't have enough mana to punish us. Now, I could attack everything into Teferi, but that's just giving them extra time. I want to get the game closed out. So, and another shark. So Teferi's going to live. But we're going to be really far ahead. And turn. They're searching for anything. Not scary. Yeah, this resolves.
You need to slow down.
just have to be content doing a break.
I summon you.
You can tuck him, but we still have a Glorybringer on top. Good games, opponent. Slow played on your end, but good games nonetheless. Okay. Yes, this seems fine. We don't have a red source, but that's what our goose is for. So this is one of those times where you're going to lead off with the goose because you don't have the red source.
I will steady your mind, Rowan.
And I will inspire your heart.
My answers lie in the cold truth.
It's on an is it deck, I guess. The prowess deck. Yeah, Phoenix.
Let us plan for the trials ahead.
And no attacks. They have one Phoenix in the graveyard. Let's see if they can Phoenix us with this turn. Oh, we're losing a goose. Yep. Bye-bye, goose. One more spell to get a Phoenix, a goose. Oh no, not our other goose! Please don't! No, no, no! Oh, there goes our red source. We got two verbs. And our scions are going to 1. Red source, please. Thank you. No, if they don't all-out attack these scions, we can at least deal with one of the Phoenix.
What was my strategy here?
Guess we ditch Kasmina here. If we can actually get the Sarkhan down, those dragons will at least be really decent blockers against Phoenix. All out attack, or one here, one there. Okay then. Stomp the bird. We take 3. Oh, Drake. That's a good one. Okay, so we can Sarkhan here.
Magnificent!
My answers lie in
Yeah, ditch the land. Oh. Guess we're as good as dead here. And they can take out both the planeswalkers. Yep. So, Phoenix. Magma Sprays? Magma Sprays seem good against Phoenix. Yeah. Also, Klothys. Klothys can eat some Phoenix out of the graveyard if they're not expecting it to happen. Meaning if they ditch them in the early turns and we can resolve a turn to Klothys, we can just start eating the graveyard away. And as I mentioned in the control matchup, we can just get incremental value as time goes on and hopefully finish them off. So cutting, probably a Scions, Kasmina, Kiora. I would like to put in Mystical Disputes too, but I don't know if that's in our best interest. Rather have proactive things than reactive. Ugh, no. Deal. This is that turn to Klothys I want. So, drop Sarkhan? No, Kiora. So, start with a Sanctum into a Goose, and then turn 2, drop Klothys. Go Goose. Nothing else to do. We're gonna probably drop a land. I was gonna say and make a food, but that was taken away as an option. Eat the bird. I say a bird. It says Phoenix though. It flies. Has wings. Mostly bird-like.
I train every day.
Now Narset's gonna turn off the Scions if we happen to get those. Good reason to cut these Scions. Ooh. Chandra's nice. So we play this. And then we can uptick Chandra.
When people start oh, this is gonna hurt.
And no Glorybringer first. So we'll be doing 4 damage a turn. They dropped a Phoenix. I think they can get it into play this turn. Looks like they're trying to Narset for a way to get it into play. Whoa, whiff. Nice. You just get an entity. Magma Spray does not match up nicely with that. So let's eat the Phoenix. I'm probably going to just get rid of this here. And we'll just play this untapped and drop our Sarkhan. Too much. Any other changes I want to make? Go for it. Let's play this untapped. Drop our elf. And our elf is shocked. Play Sulfur Falls and leave up Stomp just in case. Brainstorm. Entity's pretty stomp proof. Now, we have to decide whether we want to leave up Stomp, leave it in our hand, or just Stomp their face. I think I'm going to hold on to the Stomp just in case they get a Phoenix into play. So let's get our Klothys into play. Nothing really changes. I think the plan's going to be to get our goose into play and make food. Basically, we will be doing 2 damage to them a turn and making food, eating food to gain 3 life and then 2 off the Klothys. So once we have the lands in play, it'll be 2 to them and we gain 5 a turn. And then we can still wheel up Stomp this way. Oh, no. Oh, my well-laid plans. I had everything planned out. I said it out loud and everything. No, I think it's still going to be our plan. It's just going to be set back a turn. Take 4. Gain 3. Gain 2. Play our goose again. Can actually get Kiora here down here and untap the land and still be able to eat the food. And leave up Stomp.
Right into battle.
And this one.
One drop ripples and grows.
Okay, our goose plan is online now. 2 to them. Got this. We play our Scions for a little extra value. Negate. Untap this.
The ocean surges.
And then we can make food, eat food at the end of the turn. So we should be gaining more life than they're dealing damage. They'll probably see it soon that they're done. Maybe another turn. We take 5, but we're gonna gain back 3. And then they'll take 2, we gain 2. Eat the Phoenix. Maybe once we play the Chandra. Tap this. Untap this. And then play the Chandra. Yeah. Cool. Yep, that puts us in the diamond. Yep. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you back here next week. Bye-bye.